Hi. Today, I'm going to build a lawnmower.
A riding lawnmower from the Home Depot Kids Workshop.
Yes.
Okay, so what do we need for this? We already looked at this. What tools are we going to need today?
A hammer. Ow. And a screwdriver.
And what kind of screwdriver is that? Do you remember? What's this called?
Phillips head.
A Phillips head screwdriver. Awesome.
And a hammer.
And a hammer. Okay. Okay, so we have our instructions here. We have all of our pieces set up. We need to now open up our nails and our screwdrivers.
Oh, and also make sure you have some goggles for protection.
Some safety goggles for protection. All right, perfect. So now it's telling us to start with the base. This is the base right here.
Wow.
It's got the 2 holes at the side.
Hey, I thought that was number 1.
Oh, you're right. Oh, Mommy made a mistake. They're telling us to start with this. This is the deck. So it says, place the deck down with the nail holes on top. So my nail holes are on top.
Which one?
Then it says, start 2 short nails.
I got like...
So we need short nails.
I got these.
Are they short? Yep. Dara got 2 short nails. If you see in the
You almost
pack,
lost that.
I did. If you see in the pack, there's some
One
short
time you
nails
lost
and
it.
long nails. So we need
One
2
time
short nails.
One day you lost one of them.
So we're just going to place them in here. We're not hammering them in yet. We're just placing them in there. And I'm pushing these in because the holes are pretty deep. They actually go all the way out to the other side. Now we're going to take the base and we're going to hammer these on the base. And if you see, the base has 2 lines. We're going to fit this piece right in between the 2 lines.
Doesn't it say, there's like a little string thing right there?
No, I don't think so. This is lay the base upside down so the bottom side with the line faces up. Oh yeah, that's that way. Okay. Using the lines as a guide, align and glue the deck top. Nail them together. So we're not using glue. We're just going to nail them together. We are aligning these pieces.
Yeah.
And now we're going to nail them in. Now we use the floor so we get really good support.
Hold it like that.
Okay.
They
So
can
I'm going
see
to hold it.
All right.
Okay. Okay. So we want to make sure our piece is hammered
That's
in.
what I was going to do.
Okay. There we go. Let's just make sure it's straight. That's about as straight as it's going to get. Okay, now we need a front axle. And if you see,
I
it
know
says,
someone named that.
you do know someone named Axel.
Mm-hmm.
Place front and
From
back
the videos,
axle
you guys.
pieces down with the nail holes on top. So this is down with the nail holes on top. And where's the back axle piece? Okay. Now it says start 4 long nails. So we're going to need to get 4 long nails. Remember, there's 2 different size nails in here. So I'm just going to push this in. I'm not hammering them yet. We're just going to push them in to the holes that are already here that are provided for you.
That's a lot of genius.
It's a lot of genius.
What do you mean?
I don't know. You said it. I repeated it. You're so silly.
You.
Glue front axle on the base. So now we need our base again.
Front base.
And it looks like we are...
Hold on. I'm going to let my dog upstairs.
It looks like we're going to hammer this way. So now we're bringing the base that we've already done, the base and the deck, and we're taking the front axle. And if you see the hole is going to face the same way where the base is.
My dog upstairs.
Okay?
Actually,
So I'm going to set this up for Derek, and he's going to now hammer it.
Why do
Back
we
on
have?
the floor.
Well, we gonna make a video.
Hammer. We're doing the video now.
Oh. Okay.
So here we go. So you guys can see again, the hole is this way, and we are hammering.
Whoa.
Go ahead.
It's bending.
It's okay. You gotta hold it.
This is what my dad taught me. Hammer it in until you think it's hammered in, and just.
There you go. Nice. That's just like Daddy taught you. Hold it for a little, hammer it in so it goes a little deeper. And
So that it doesn't wobble.
So it doesn't
And
wobble.
then it goes in.
Okay.
Weeks ago, my father told me.
Okay, now we're going to do the other side. It's okay.
I'm okay.
It's okay. You don't need to straighten it. It's pretty good. Oh, easy, easy. You got to make sure you're hitting the nail on the head. Yeah. You got to hit it flat on the head. And you got to hit it hard so that it's going in. Okay, so we have this piece on. So it looks like we're going to do the same thing with the other piece.
It's going to look like a plant.
Yeah, maybe. So it looks like we're going to do the same thing with the other piece. So we're going to take the other piece and we're going to make sure that this hole is closer to the front. Oh, the back axle. Okay. So the back axle, the hole for the back axle is actually in the middle. The hole for the front axle is closer to a side. So right now, right here, we're working on the back axle, and we're going to do the same thing that we did with the bottom one.
This is going to look terrific.
Okay, we're going to line it up. Make sure it's lined up, and now we're going to start hammering. Oh, it's okay. Remember, the first couple we have to hold until we feel that it's tight and secure.
I think it's sore.
Get it flat. Flat. Same thing to the other one. We're going to hold it. Sorry, let me just straighten it out.
Why do we need to go?
I'm going to hold it, get it in a little bit. Now, it's okay. You got to take it easy while we're still holding it. We're not doing it so hard, right? And now we can do it harder. Flat, flat, flat. You're on an angle. Flat. Flat. Go ahead.
It's going to the side.
That's okay because you were on an angle before. It's alright. Go ahead, flat. You gotta do it harder. It's not going in if you don't do it harder. There you go. Give it some force. Yeah, there you go.
The hammer exerts a force on the nail?
It sure does. The hammer exerts a force on the nail.
That's what I learned from science, kids.
That's what he learned from science. The hammer exerts a force on the nails. Good
Push and
job.
pull, push and pull.
Okay.
Make a mini push and pull.
So we have this part ready to go. We are up to step 3. Step 3 says take the hood. Now this is going to be the hood.
Oh.
Take the hood and you're going to put it on the front.
This is going to look
this way.
terrific.
You're going to put it on the front this way. Now remember, the back is right here. The back is the hole with that's in the middle. The front is the hole that's on the bottom. Okay? So we have this. It says place hood on top of the project with front edges even. Make sure the holes in the hood and base are aligned. using a number 2 Phillips screwdriver, that's what you have, attach them together with a screw. So, there's a hole over here, and there's a hole over here. And we have to make sure they line up. It's a little tricky to see, but when you line it up, you should be able to see the hole inside. It's a little tricky to see on the camera, but I'm going to take the screw, okay, I'm going to poke it through here, and we're just going to poke it into that hole so that we know it's there. Now once that's in, we can screw our screw in. Go ahead, Derek.
Screw?
Mm-hmm. You push down and you turn clockwise. Good.
Is this clockwise?
That's clockwise. There you go.
Can you push it?
You got it. You're pushing it. You got it. There you go. It's hard because you're going through wood.
Not as hard for me. Well, maybe a little. I'm trying to do it wrong.
You got it. You got it. Keep going.
Sometimes a little hard.
It's a little hard. It's true. Again, it's hard because you're going through wood. You're going through solid wood. So you're making a hole through the solid wood. It's like you're drilling through that hole. So it is a little bit hard sometimes. Okay. So now you can see the screw is in. It's not sticking out. And here is the top of our lawnmower. Now, let's see. We have these 2 pieces we're working on now. One of these pieces has 2 holes on top.
Hey, it looks
And it's
like
a little more of a square and a little flatter. And one has a hole in the middle. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 short nails. So we're going to start 2 short nails. 1, 2. And we're going to hammer this in with the hole facing the back.
Give me.
The hole is not on this side. It's not on the inside. It's facing the back. So we're going to... God, you put it on the table carefully. Nope, you're on an angle. Hold it straight. Good.
This one. Can we do it on the floor?
On the floor? Okay.
Yeah, see me. There we go.
Go ahead.
And
Hold it a little so you can get it in so it's not shaky.
I'm okay if I got protective goggles. Because make sure you have protective goggles to protect the wood from flying to you.
Yep. Okay, so we have this back piece done. Remember, the hole was on the back of this. Now, this is actually the bench part. So what we're going to do is we're going to add it to the back. So there should be one more screw in your pack. And you're going to flip it over just like we did before. We're going to put the screw through the hole. And we're going to line up the hole that's on the bench. That's the part where the driver sits, right?
Yeah, it's the important part. Because if you can't drive, they'll go beep beep crazy.
It'll go beep beep crazy, exactly. All right, so for the screw, we need to use a screwdriver.
You need the goggles on when you have a screwdriver.
Okay.
No wood's gonna
So
fly.
this is a screw, a Phillips head screw, and we're using a Phillips head screwdriver. And again, we're turning clockwise. We're lining up our screwdriver.
Which way?
Yep, go ahead. There you go. Go ahead, you're doing it.
I think I'm doing it.
It's okay. Take your time. Hold on. Look at your project, not at yourself on the camera. There you go.
hard because you're going through solid.
That's right. It's hard because you're going through solid wood. I'm just holding it just to make it a little easier for him.
Ow.
Go ahead. Got it. It's okay.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Exactly. Daddy taught us that too. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. So when you're using a screwdriver and you're putting in a
Make
screw,
sure your parents are around.
absolutely, you have to make sure your parents are around so you're not using tools on
Like
your
I
own.
am my mom right here.
That's right. And then when you
It's
use
not
your
in
screw,
her.
if you go to the right, it's going to make it tight. And if you go to the left, it's going to loosen
Make
it up.
sure your mom's here to tell you what to do.
That's right. So righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Or
Now this is
Dad.
a little loose. So I'm just going to make it a little bit tighter. And again, I know it's hard because you're going through solid wood.
Yes.
And that's okay.
And what about
You
the
just
wheels?
don't want your chair for your
Mom,
lawnmower
there's
to
a
move
little
around too
piece.
much.
There's a
Okay, so that is all the wood pieces and the basis for our riding mower. Now we're going to have to open this. Go ahead, you want to open the bag?
Yes.
We're going to open the bag with the wheels
It's
inside.
solid wheels.
And the wheels and axles
stop
are made
barking.
out of plastic. There you go. Let's put them on here so we don't leave them. Okay, so now if you take a look, you have 2 big wheels and 2 small wheels.
Mama,
The big wheels are for the back and the small wheels are for the front.
But Mama,
So now let's see. This is probably, this is for
the wheel.
the driving wheel. So the pack also had a little wooden piece that goes over here that's made for your steering wheel. Okay?
Does it
So it's a little
steer?
cylinder. Looks like this. You put it in the top of your riding mower, and then you take your wheel, your steering wheel, and you just place it right on top.
Mom,
And it does, it steers.
turns.
It turns.
But we don't need that part right now.
Yeah, you can leave it on. It's fine. So now we're going to work on the wheels. Again, the big wheels are for the back. So let's start with
Make
that.
sure to do that.
You're going to take one of these orange
Brum,
things,
brum.
and you're just going to slip it right in the middle. And you're going to put them right in the hole in the back. The back is where the chair is. Now, sometimes we can't push it in. So when we can't push it in, we take the hammer and we hammer
Use
it
a
in.
hammer.
It's right in front of you.
Use a hammer. If you need help, don't call your mom. Just use a hammer.
Okay.
That's good.
And now we're going to do the same thing with the back wheel, the other back
Oh, it
wheel.
spins.
Yep.
Oh.
So go ahead, show them on camera how you're doing it. There you go. You're going to push it in as much as you can. Let me push it in first before you start hammering.
My mom
Okay.
always here to help.
Okay, go ahead. And you're just going to hammer the orange part in, the part that holds the wheel in place so it doesn't move.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's a checker.
You're going to do the same thing
Not
with the
yet.
front wheels.
Yay. My favorite part. Actually, my favorite part of doing
So
this.
again, here's the wheel. The orange piece is going
Hey, I do.
through the wheel. I know, just showing them.
Uh,
Hold on, let me see if I can push this in. I got it a little bit in. Go ahead, you can hammer
you
it
got
in.
a lot in that. There we go.
And the same thing on the other side.
Hey, why are you doing it? Do it. It's a right hand.
And here we go. So here is our lawnmower.
You should always paint it.
Yep.
Paint
So
it.
what we do is, because
Paint,
these
paint.
did come with stickers, we paint them first. So we're going to paint our project, and then we're going to put our stickers on at the end of the
But
project.
I want to put.
So Derek decided he wants to make his lawnmower
You
yellow.
could do any other color you want.
Yeah, you can do any color you want. The one that it came with was black and orange, but he wants to make his yellow, so he's dumping out some yellow paint. That should be good.
Perfect.
And we have a paintbrush. And because he's only using one color, we don't need water. So we're going to put the lawnmower on top of this paper, on top of the instruction paper, so that we don't get it all over our table. And we're just going to paint.
So we let this dry a little. Now, my favorite part. And we have the engine. Which way does the engine go? Oh,
Let's look at the picture. Where does the engine go?
Yes. Like, piston spoilers. You gotta make sure.
Go ahead. Go ahead, push down.
That one.
You guys have to make sure that your paint is dry because otherwise the sticker won't stick on very well. And then we're
And
gonna
make sure it's dry before you put the stickers.
I think it goes this way. No, I think it's this
No,
one.
I know.
This one goes for this side. Oh, it's two pieces. Oh, this isn't even a piece. So this just goes over here.
Oh, this.
No. It's like this. Wait a minute. Hold on. This way. No, it's like this. No, the big part is down, so this actually goes on the other side. So the big part of the sticker, it's kind of like a backwards L. The big part of the sticker goes here.
Just a push boo boo. Give me the other one, and I put it.
Don't turn it around. I gave it to you the right way. This way. There you go. I know, it's still a little bit wet. So here's our stickers.
Make sure you make it smooth so it's not wet.
Now, what we do like to do, every one of these projects come with a Home Depot sticker. We like to stick it somewhere. So either maybe on the hood or on the back.
I'm putting it down here because look, it's wet back there.
It's okay. Yep. Over here, it'll stay over here. Okay. There we go. There's our Home Depot project.
Oh, wait.
That's it. No, these pieces don't come off. That's it. I thought this was one whole piece, but it's not. Okay, so this is March 2021 riding mower project.
Wow, it looks so awesome. Oh.
Have fun making your project. See you next time.
And make sure you play with it because you love playing.
Of course. See you guys next time.
If you haven't
Bye.
tried it.
Bye.
Bye.